Right, we have the following question. It reads that there's a sphere of diameter 40 mm which is placed centrally on the flat face of a hemisphere of 60 mm diameter. We have to draw the isometric projection. Now, first we set it in mmgs. What we're trying to do is we'll draw two lines right now. Yeah. All right. So I can just have one line there. Oops, line there, and one line there, and one line there, right? And we can have, and we'll have to make these 30, just as you normally make it, right? And 30 over here too. Now, since the diameter is 60, we make each of these individual measurements 60. Oops. And we have this to be 62, right? Once both of them are 60, we can simply use the copy command. We can use the copy command and we can make the rest of the rectangle. Well, there's not much happening over here. You just select this and there, that, here, copy this point and over there, right? That completes the rectangle. Kind of move that down. Now let us try drawing the ellipse, right? The the 4-point method, right? We draw an ellipse using the 4-point method right now. From the corners to the midpoints, you draw two lines, and you do the same thing with the opposite corner, from the corner to the midpoint, right? Now, once you're done with everything, you take a center point arc from the corner, and then you do that, right? And then you connect them, and again from the corner, and oops, and then you connect that again. Now you go in the intersection point here, and then you draw arcs again. Whoops. Intersection point here, and then you draw an arc over here for this, right? And then you do the same thing for the other side. Over here, then you draw the arc till there. And once our ellipse is done, what we'll essentially do here is, now this, since this is like a semi-sphere, it's like half of the hemisphere, right? We'll use another center point arc at the center. We'll just first put a point in the center so it becomes easier. We let's draw a line, right? And that's a point, center point arc right over there. And from here to here, right? So that gives us the hemisphere. Now, once we have the hemisphere, we just need the 60. No, we need the sphere of diameter 40 mm. We can do the sphere, but I think we'll just try scaling this down at the moment. Scale it down to 0.81. We just scale it about here and scale down. Now we need the sphere. How do we do the sphere? We take a circle. Well, before we do that, we just also it's placed right on, I think, okay, it's placed centrally, so we already have the center point. We can simply take this from here. Uh, from here, what's the diameter of the sphere? The sphere is 40 diameter, so the radius is 20. We need to set up a line of 20 radius. That will be 20 there, right? Now, once we have the center point of the sphere, we can simply use a center circle, and we can have a sphere of this diameter which is placed on this. Now we just have to remove all the extra lines, right? And oops, just delete the main lines first. All right. Now once you're done deleting all these lines, you should have a final projection, and there's nothing much you'll have to do for this. That's a final projection, right? So that's a hemisphere, and that's a sphere placed centrally on the hemisphere. For placing it centrally, from the center point, you draw a line which is equal to the radius. And at that point, that'll be the center of the sphere from which you can use a center circle and you can um, draw a circle which will represent a sphere isometrically. Right? So I think that's about it. We'll do the fifth question now.